Greetings, YouTube. As I've mentioned in the previous weeks, I'm currently recovering from surgery, and I currently have a PICC line attached to my arm, which goes all the way into my heart. It is 43 centimeters long, and I had been taking two different types of antibiotics and 3,500 milligrams every day, and it was taking me 5 hours a day to do that. And The issue I discovered is that one of the antibiotics I'd been given damaged my white blood cells to the extent that I am now immune compromised. So they took me off them and put me onto an oral antibiotic, which is I'm currently taking twice a day. Big pills too, not pleasant. And I'm going to stay on those until I get my blood drawn on this coming Sunday. Today is Friday the 17th. And I've already had my blood drawn twice this week, one day after the other in my left arm, because I can't have blood drawn from this arm at the moment because of the PICC line I've got in my arm. So they're going to have to get another draw on Sunday, and when that is drawn, they're going to look at how well my white blood cells have bounced back. And so long as they've bounced back enough, then they're going to make an assessment about whether they want to put me back on a single type of antibiotic that I had been taking, and that bulb I showed in my PICC line video. But they may actually have to up the size of that to kind of compensate for the fact that I won't be taking the other one. So that's up in the air at the moment. I don't know if I'll be going back on those or not. I can imagine I'm probably going to, because they want to get 5 full weeks at least of treatment on that, and I think that 6 is preferred. So if they can go 6, they're probably going to go 6. But at the moment, because I have been compromised like this, I feel horrible. I've had migraines every day for a week. My appetite is ruined. My sleep has been erratic and horrible at best. I have aches everywhere. It's just very unpleasant. I'm coughing because I don't know, and I don't know if this is because of just my system can't fight off ordinary everyday things, because I've been very cautious when I go in public. And to the best of my knowledge, no one in my wife's crew has any kind of, diseases that she could have been a vector for. But I just feel horrible. And so I'm hoping that I've been off it for a day and a half now. So I'm hoping by Sunday that I will feel more human and I can get back to having a regular diet. That'll be kind of spiffy. And then they can make the assessment of what they're going to do next. So I have a foot doctor. Thankfully, my foot doctor, my podiatrist, is also my surgeon. So that means that I don't have to have 2 different people to see for that regard. And the wound itself is actually doing pretty solid. There is one section that is still not 100% closed, but it doesn't look compromised. It just hasn't closed yet. So I'm still not using my right foot at all. I'm still using a little Neely scooter here to get around. But he's taken off the stitches. He's taken off all of the scabs over the wound itself. He debrided it yesterday, which made me bleed quite a bit. It was impressive, and my wife was made very nervous because she saw him going at my foot with the scalpel. But it does, the skin under what he removed looks solid, which is nice. And overall, he's happy with the results. It's just we need that one last section to finally, give up the ghost and close and properly heal. But it is a small section, and I still am on antibiotics, and I'm still using Upiricin, I think, is the ointment I'm using at the moment for the wound itself, and I'm still changing the dressing once a day. Whenever I tell people, I change it, the nurses are like, "To do that yourself?" And I'm like, "Yes," because I know I have a wound, but I'm not helpless. I can change a wound on coverage, dressing on my foot all by my onesies. All right, so that's the update. I don't know what else is going on right now. I'll have to go get a blood draw on Sunday, and then they'll get a decision about how healthy my white blood cells look. And I'm really hoping that between now and then, I start feeling like a human again. That would be really spiffy. It would be nice to be able to sleep and eat. I'm, I'm a big believer in sleeping and eating. So, yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh because otherwise you scream.